People who knew serial killers as kids, were there signs that they were evil? All sharp objects were removed from the house so he couldn't stab me to death. He was the son of my mom's friend. He, his sister, and I were very close in age, so our moms hoped we would be good friends. At first, he seemed very nice, and the three of us got along well. The first time I stayed with them, I needed a knife for something, but there were no knives in the house. When I asked his sister why, she said Calvin would try to kill them when he got mad, so their mom had gotten rid of them. As time passed, I began noticing how odd the family was. They catered to every one of his wishes. One of those wishes was that he only wanted to watch slasher movies. However, when the movie ended, he would start acting it out. If he could find something sharp, he would chase us, threatening to gut us like a fish or suck us dry. When he got upset, he would physically attack anyone within reach. I despised him. I begged my mom not to send me to their house, but she never listened. She brushed off my terror of that demonic child. Everything changed when he tried to slit my throat with a butterfly knife and we fought. During the fight, he cut my arm, and I pushed him into a ceramic Native American statue. His mom held him down while he screamed, still trying to kill me. He genuinely intended to end my life. His sister hid the knife before his mother released him. I was horrified. I pleaded with her to hold him until my mom arrived. I was shaking, with tears streaming down my face and adrenaline surging through me. If she had let him go, I believed he would have killed me. For a moment, he acted calm, promising to leave me alone if I departed. He seemed fine, like the calm, charming boy he often pretended to be. He was to stay in his room until my mom arrived. However, as I stood there, he suddenly grabbed my face and slammed my head multiple times into the light switches, causing me to bleed. He then grabbed a ceramic shard, intending to gut me. My mom finally arrived, but I was blamed for provoking him. After getting home, when I told my stepfather what had occurred, my mom acted as though she was hearing it for the first time. He believed that I wasn't at fault and that Calvin was a psycho trying to kill me. Months later, they moved into the same apartment complex we lived in. My mom still wanted to hang out with his mom, which meant I was back to fearing that he might actually kill me. I declined to spend the night if he was present, but he continued to threaten me whenever he got the chance. He would ominously tell me that he'd kill me when I least expected it, all while charming my mom into believing he had improved. One evening, sensing impending danger, I left for home. I paused to chat with a friend before continuing on. Suddenly, as I walked between the apartment buildings, he lunged at me with a hammer. It caught and broke my pinky finger. My stepfather, who was nearby, witnessed the boy's attempt on my life. Had he not intervened, I believe that boy would have killed me. Thankfully, he stepped in, and I never had to see that boy again. Years later, my mom encountered his mother once more. For some reason, she thought it would be a good idea to visit their home. I was reluctant but was forced to give him another chance because he was supposedly better now. Initially, he appeared changed and even apologized for his past actions. He persuaded me to follow him into the woods behind their house. I regret that decision deeply. Once we reached a secluded spot, he told me to shut my eyes. When I opened them, I was horrified to see a dog tied to a tree, doused in lighter fluid. Before I could react, he set the dog on fire. Distraught, I informed both our mothers. His mom dismissively said she didn't want to hear about it and suggested we leave if I was so upset. As an adult, I searched his name online and discovered he's in prison for 5 murders. I genuinely think he might have been killed before getting caught, but they never located any bodies. I've never encountered anyone as malevolent as him.